Young motherfucking Hog, H-Time frontliner, and I'm with RealToon, and you know it's real money in the room. No ceilings.
3.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.
All right, man. Today on RealToonTV, we got one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? The Houston legend. You know what I'm saying? Acres Home 44. Garden City. You know what I'm saying?
The bricks.
The bricks. Man, Dawg, the young hog, man. Dawg, how you feeling?
Man, I'm free. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That alone, man, is not all I can ask for. But you know, far as, you know, in detail, I'm feeling pretty good, man. You know, everything going smooth in my life right now. I'm pretty cool, man.
That's
Missing my mama like crazy. Yeah. But you know, rest in peace, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, before we get into anything, what's new in your life?
Man, everything, man. You know, there's new people around me, you know, every day now. You know, it's like, you know, a new energy. You know, music going good under new management. You know what I mean? You know, learning how to live and move forward. Losing my mama, it feel like a new me, you know. I'd be lying to say if the feeling all the way feel better, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you know, there's just it's a lot of things new music, new business moves that we making and new ideas, you know. It's a lot of things new, man. You know, new year too. I just turned, you know, I just made another year, man.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
on Earth, man. A few weeks ago. If that long, huh?
About a week ago.
Yeah, about a week ago. Yeah.
Show. Well, so usually, in a RealToon interview, I like to take it from the top. One thing about me is I like to get to know the person behind the music. Like, the music is cool. You know, we love the music. And you one of them ones who actually live through your music.
Right.
So we can actually get to know you from your music.
Right on.
But me personally, I like to get to know the artist behind the music.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? However, you recently actually just dropped an album.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my first question, well, let me tell you a quick story. When I was gonna start doing interviews, I never forget. It was actually at your concert. I met you. This was in El Campo. And I want to say this was 20, what year is it? 2024? This had to be 2020, 2019. You know what I'm saying? And I watched you rock out with a crowd. I think you had them play that Kodak Black. That that's too many years that I can't get back.
Yes, my
Yeah. And after that, you just tore it up. Yeah.
I still do that to this day.
Yeah. Man, so I just want to say, you know, here at RealToon, you know, we just honored, grateful to have you in the seat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here, bro.
Show.
Yeah. I've been wanting to do RealToon. Yeah, since I've been watching OG Percy up here, the way y'all rock, I love that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It take one to know one, you know what I mean?
Sure. Well, why did it take 13 years or so for you to drop an album?
Man, listen, boy. First, to point the finger at myself, you know what I mean? You know, man, I got a up attitude, you know what I mean? Especially when I get in my feelings, man. You know, so I can be real petty at times. when I'm mad, you know what I mean, and I feel like I'm right. But overall, I would say, as a unit, man, business went all the way right. I didn't feel like, I just didn't feel like I was being treated right, and I felt, I damn near felt like, I damn near felt like the music was the reason. A lot of stuff shit was going on in my world. I damn near started looking at the music like a curse. Small-minded at the time, really just hurt. And cause the people who I was in business with was brothers. We out came up as young in the hood together, you know what I mean? We was brothers. So, it was a lot of things that I believe went wrong.
Yeah, because when I was thinking about it originally, Behind Tent Volume 1, classic. Volume 1, classic. Volume 2, super classic.
Right.
Industry level classic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And everybody's jamming it. Where I'm from, I'm from Richmond. Little small cities love J-Dawg. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them live through J-Dawg. Yeah. But I'm talking from Pen on Fire, Back Tripping. And we're not even talking First 48. You know what I'm saying? That's a given. Yeah. Ride on Foes remix. You know what I mean? That was one of the best bodies of work to come out of Houston. And I don't think many people will argue with me when they say, like, when they mention legends, you've been there. And so for you to take a break after having arguably one of the best albums out of the city of all time, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it wasn't on purpose, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It was never planned to take a break, a lot of things transpired during that time where taking a break wouldn't have made no sense, It just happened that way, Sometimes I can't believe it took so long. And even now with the project drop, it didn't drop in the way that, I respect it. It wasn't like I was able to, have my hands in dropping it to me it was, to me it was a messed up way that this project was dropped. And, it's a lot of verses on that CD that's already out, you know what I mean, with other songs and things. Just to me it was, a lot of bullshit. But however, I'm grateful, man. My people loving it. They loving it, so it's for them. I'm more excited about what's next,
Yeah, I noticed that too, as far as the verses. Like living in the projects, broke with no lights on, windows wide open so I can see when I write songs. I done heard that before.
Yeah, that was what I'm saying? That was on the project. Only thing different is Nice on the original beat, and Devin the Dude is singing the chorus.
Right.
That's one of the baddest motherfuckers ever picked up a microphone out of Texas to me.
No, for sure. We see you got Zero on the album, Kiki on the album, and Devin the Dude on the album. Let's talk about, like, why did you choose those three to?
Man, it's those songs. Some of those songs are so old, just never been dropped. It'll amaze you, Some of those songs I can't even remember. What was going on at the time when we did those songs. That's that. That a lot of those songs are very old. So I don't remember. Like if I had it my way, it would have been more songs on there than that, and it would have been, you know, more features and more, you know, because a lot of things transpire. One of the main things I'm grateful for by those being those songs was my right hand man, who you know, everybody know he dead now. The song with me and him on there, you know, I love that song. Just to hear him on there and just, you know, so bittersweet.
Right. You said that you didn't like how the album was dropped. Why?
I mean, because, you know, I'm under new management, and we got a new program that we running, and you know, we've been running it, and you know, the people are excited again. You know, they see me back working, and they see us back pushing, and you know, for somebody to come and drop a project, you know what I mean, of mine, you know, while we doing this, to me it seemed like some opportunity type. You know, that's to me, you know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like a motherfucker seeing us back in motion, getting back to working, and you know what I mean? You know, because like you say, it's been a minute since I've been out there
Yeah, almost 13
for
years.
a whole lot of reasons. And you know, to me it was just it wasn't right. You know, to me it would have made 100% it would have made more sense for us to merge and make sure we do it the right way. You know what I mean?
Right.
But to me, it was like, you know, some planned out. Which, like I say, man, I ain't too bitter about it. Of course, you know, I disagree. But whatever, you know what I mean? God good. You know, we moving forward. You know.
Yeah, I saw prior to the album dropping, I saw you do a press play freestyle. It was
Right.
like you did the press play freestyle with Trey the Truth.
Right.
And you dropped the Celie and Pop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? One of the hardest verses, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get a plate since I've been teething. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, to me, that's one of the main reasons why the project was hurry up and drop. You know what I mean? They see that we running with, you know, that's just what I did, you know what I mean? That's what I believe.
It threw me off because that song was on the album as well. It was like y'all dropped it and then it backdoored and dropped on the album.
Right. And a lot of people don't know the detail, and it ain't a lot of people business, you know.
Right.
You know, we definitely not sitting around with our hands tied behind our back or no shit like that. You know, it just wasn't right, you know what I mean, the way it all happened, but now it's done, it done happened. You know, so now the ball in our court.
Right.
You know, so for a long time I kind of lost my motivation with this whole music game and shit. You know, I wish it was a way that the artist could separate the business from the music. And to me, you know, in my little dream world, to me that would be perfect for a label to be trustworthy enough and good enough to be able to do the business where that artist don't have to do nothing but create.
Right.
You know what I mean? To me that, you know, to me that's messing up the game in a lot of ways. If that artist, to me that artist shouldn't have to worry about, like, you know what I mean, certain shit with business. You know, especially a real artist that really create, you know what I mean? And to me, that would have been a perfect situation for me
Right.
You know.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.